Okay, let's talk about the single most important skill that is going to define your career in the age of AI. This is the prompt engineering advantage.
You hear this everywhere, don't you? It's the big, scary headline. Kind of the background music to our careers right now.
But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if the story you're being told is missing the most important piece of the puzzle?
See, this is the real story. It's not you versus some robot. It's never been about that. It's about the people who know how to use AI versus the people who don't. And that dividing line, it's a skill called prompt engineering.
So what is holding so many smart people back? Honestly, it's not the tech itself. It's a certain way of thinking, a mindset, that's basically keeping your career stuck in first gear. And look, this isn't some fantasy about the future. LinkedIn is already saying that by 2026, prompt engineering will be a top job requirement. The clock is absolutely ticking.
For most people, this is their entire relationship with AI. You open up ChatGPT, you type a simple sentence, you get an answer, you close it. Done. Sound familiar?
And that, right there, is the trap. Thinking like that, this passive, kind of lazy approach, is a guaranteed way to get left behind. It ensures you're going to be outpaced and underpaid.
All right, time for the part that I hope changes how you see this entire game. Let's drop a little truth bomb about how AI actually works.
First thing you need to get in your head. This has almost nothing to do with writing beautiful, grammatically perfect sentences. It is not an essay contest.
It's about logic. It's about realizing you're giving instructions to a system. You have to think like a manager giving a super clear brief to a new employee. You need to provide goals, rules, and context. And this is the absolute key. You can fight with an AI for an hour and get a terrible result. Or you can spend 30 seconds crafting a crystal clear prompt that nails it on the first try. The AI doesn't reward your effort. It only rewards your clarity. So what does this actually look like? Let's put it to the test. We're going to use the exact same AI, but show you the night and day difference between a weak prompt and a really powerful one.
Just look at the difference here. On the left, you have a vague wish. Write a post. It's basically useless. But on the right, that's a set of commands. It defines a persona, an audience, a psychological angle, a length, and a specific goal. It's not a request, it's an executive order.
And here's the best part. It's a formula. This isn't some kind of dark art. It's a process anybody can learn. You tell the AI who to be, who to talk to, what tone to take, what rules to follow, and what to do at the end. That's it. It's a system.
So that first prompt gets you a generic, boring post that no one will ever read. The second one, the one built with this system, it gets you a sharp, strategic asset that actually achieves a business goal. Same tool, totally different results. One is worthless, the other is incredibly valuable.
So I want to be really clear about this. This isn't just a cool party trick. This is quickly becoming a fundamental requirement for staying relevant in your career.
And no, this isn't just for coders, marketers, founders, analysts, managers. If you work with information, you need this skill. It's becoming a universal power tool for pretty much every professional.
Let me say this again because it's so important. For 99% of you, this has nothing to do with programming. The goal isn't to learn to code. The goal is to learn how to command, how to direct this powerful tool with absolute precision.
And you better believe this is the question being asked in job interviews right now. Nobody cares if you have a ChatGPT account. They want to know, can you use it to make money, save money, and find new opportunities? They care about results, period.
And this all leads to one final, really powerful shift in how you should see yourself. This is the identity you need to adopt to not just survive, but actually win.
So get that image out of your head of someone just, typing stuff into a box. That's not the job. That is not what this skill is about.
The real work of a prompt engineer happens before they even type a word. It's in the strategic decisions about the audience, the tone, the persona, the goal. The prompt itself is just the final step of executing a bunch of smart decisions.
And that's really the question I want to leave you with. What decisions will you command? Because learning this isn't just about using a new tool. It's about taking control of your results and your future. If this made you think differently about AI, subscribe. This channel is all about one thing: using AI to stay relevant, paid, and powerful.